On tonight's episode of the podcast, we are talking non-spoiler about Bob Odenkirk's Nobody 2. He's back. He's just trying to have a vacation. Does he have a good time? We're going to talk about it. Also, I checked out Dangerous Animals, and I saw weapons again. So we're going to quickly chat about that as well. Over on the TV side, Alien Earth is here, one of the most anticipated shows of the year. How is it kicking off? Butterfly dropped over on Prime Video, new spy thriller with Daniel Day Kim. We're going to chat about it. Couple other television shows we'll chat about real quick. And then, of course, it's all about the news of the week. So come on, strap on in. It's time for a new Am I on the Air? Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA, and I welcome you to the show. This is your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news, in television, movies, non-spoiler reviews. You come right here on a week-by-week basis to get caught up with it all. It's season 30, episode 16, and tonight's show is titled Nobody Does It Better. We're going to be breaking down the news from August the 13th through today, August the 19th. Speaking of August 19th, it is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Unfortunately, she passed many years back, but today I have been thinking about her a lot. I miss her so much. I just want to give her that love. I know you're looking down. I hope you're listening to the show in heaven, and I hope I'm doing you proud. So happy birthday, Mom. All right, we got a couple movies to talk about. We got a couple TV shows to talk about. And then, of course, we'll get into the news of the week. So let's jump on in. Non-spoiler, my big movie review of the week is the sequel, Nobody 2. Now, this one here, former assassin Hutch Mansell takes his family on a nostalgic vacation to a small town theme park, only to be pulled back into violence when they clash with a corrupt operator, a crooked sheriff, and a ruthless crime boss. Now, the original Nobody movie, I believe, came out back in 2020. This was at the very tail end of COVID, and I remember it was when not a lot of movies were going into theaters because nobody was going to the theaters to see movies, but nobody took a chance. And it put out this little movie that was made by the producers of John Wick, and you can sense it. You can feel it. This is very much John Wick light. It's Bob Odenkirk's character, Hutch, is a guy in the first movie that just wants to live a normal life, but he is a guy with a very particular set of skills. He used to be kind of a John Wick dude, pulling off missions, assassinating, doing his thing, spy thriller style, but he gets out of it. And then he's drawn back into that world in the first movie against his will. In this one here, he is still kind of doing a lot of that side work, but then decides, you know what, I haven't been spending a lot of time with my family. I want to take my family on vacation. So they go on vacation, and of course, trouble follows them everywhere he goes. And we are just off to the races. I loved this movie. I thought it was a ton of fun. It is a blast. I really liked the first movie. I think I actually like this one more. I just really dug the concept of them being on vacation, having to deal with these assholes in this other town, and then finding out that this town is now crooked and having to do something about it. He's not the kind of guy that can just walk away. But coming back, Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, Christopher Lloyd, RZA. You have a lot of people returning from the first movie, but now you got people like Sharon Stone coming in as the villain, Colin Hanks as the dirty sheriff. Everybody's really, really good in this movie. They play their roles. The action is incredible. It's super, super funny as what you expect. And that's what sets this movie really apart from the John Wick movies, right? John Wick is not a comedy. It is a straight up action movie. And even though Bob Odenkirk's character is very much kind of almost like a John Wick, he's funny. He's a family man, right? And you have a lot of humor to these films. So it gives it its own, just kind of demographic, you know? Not a lot of people saw that first movie, but it made just enough. It's made on a low budget. It made enough for them to feel good about making a sequel. This movie debuted kind of on the lower end. It did make more money in its debut than the first movie, but that's not saying much because, like I said, the first movie came out during pandemic times. Again, though, they made this movie for a pretty low price, so they're thinking once its theatrical run is done, they should make a little bit of money on it, and I hope so, because this is a fun series. I would love to see a part 3. I would love to see this continue. It's worth the watch. So if for some reason you're kind of on the fence and you're not sure if you should do it, you should do it. This movie is a blast. I had so much fun. My entire crew that I went with had fun with it, and I highly recommend it. I would give Nobody 2 4 out of 5 stars. The next movie I checked out is a film that came out a couple months back. I wanted to see it. Didn't get a chance to see it in theaters because it was only in theaters for like a couple weeks, if that, and it was in very limited run. But it is now available on premium VOD, so I wanted to check it out. It's called Dangerous Animals, and this one here stars Jai Courtney. And I know some people love Jai Courtney, some people hate Jai Courtney. I've always been a fan of his. I think he's got a ton of potential. When I watched the trailer for this movie, I was hooked. I was sold. I was like, this is a movie I definitely want to see. A savvy and free-spirited surfer is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer. Held captive on his boat, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a ritualistic feeding to the sharks below. Yes, Jai Courtney is that shark-obsessed serial killer. This is exactly what it says it is. He kidnaps this girl, he takes her out on his boat, and he's trying to feed her to the sharks. And that's what he likes to do. Hassie Harrison is the surfer that he kidnaps in this movie, and she's great in this. I really, really liked her in Tacoma FD. This was a little comedy show that was on for many, many years. I believe it's all streaming on Netflix now. She's awesome on Tacoma FD, and I haven't really seen her in anything else. So when she popped up in this, it took me a minute to realize that was her, but she's really good. Here's what I'm going to say. I heard really, really good things to support this movie, so I had really high expectations, and unfortunately, the movie is just okay. I didn't love it. I was kind of bored at a lot of points. There's not enough going on to keep it intense. If he would have been kidnapping and abducting a bunch of people throughout this movie and killing them, it would really raise the stakes, right? It starts off strong and then it just kind of just meanders there and then kind of ramps up again at the end. So beginning strong, the ending strong, the middle is very, very weak. So unfortunately, I can't really recommend Dangerous Animals as much as I wanted to. I give this movie 2 out of 5 stars. It's just okay. And then, real quick, I did go back to the theater to watch Weapons again. This is a movie. I talked about it on last week's episode. I loved it. I loved Weapons. And it's a movie that has stuck with me. I think about it all the time. I replay a lot of things in my mind. I just really dug the uniqueness of it. And my wife was on the fence about watching it. She did not see it with me when I saw it the first time. So this past weekend, I said, you gotta go watch this movie. I'm going to take you. We're going to go watch it. And she was kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, you're going to watch it. So we went, and I loved it even more, man. I really dug it the second go around. The story plays out so well on that second watch, right? Because you know kind of what's happening. You can pick up on different things. You see how certain parts of the story bleed together. So much better the second go around, right? Because you understand where the story's taking you. And at the end of it, I was just like, wow, this movie's so damn good. And my wife loved it, so she was very happy that she went. So I'm glad that was a big win for me. And I wanted to just come on and recommend it once again, because usually these kind of movies, I don't go back and watch them again a second time. But this one was done so well. I think it'll definitely land in my top 10 of the year. I love this one. So check out Weapons, 4 out of 5 stars, killing it at the box office 2 weeks in a row. It's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, over on the TV side, Alien Earth. This is a show that I feel like they've been teasing for years that it was coming, and it's finally here. It's on FX, it's on Hulu, and of course, this is when the mysterious deep space research vessel, the USCSS Maganaut, crash lands on Earth. Wendy and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. So, they dropped the first 2 episodes last week when the show dropped, and I really liked it. I dug it. It is right in the vein of Aliens, the movies. Episode 2 is really, really good, and there's some great fights there with the alien, and it just, visually, the show is budgeted properly, man. It looks good. It looks like a movie. The alien looks incredible. I really, really dug those first 2 episodes, especially episode 2. So big thumbs up for me. Definitely check this one out. It's a little bit of a slow burn, that first episode, but things are popping, things are happening, and I think we're off to the races here. So episode 3 dropped tonight. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I hope to a little bit later on. But yeah, definitely check this out now, streaming on Hulu. I also checked out the new show Butterfly. This is a show I've been really, really excited about. Love the trailer. Daniel Day Kim stars in this one here. Piper Perabo is the villain in this, which is also really, really cool. So this is a spy thriller, man. David Young is a mysterious former U.S. intelligence operative living in hiding in South Korea. But he has his life blown to pieces when the consequences of an impossible decision from his past come back to haunt him, and he finds himself hunted by Rebecca, a deadly young assassin, and Caddis, the sinister spy organization that she works for. I love this one, man. This was a show. It's 6 episodes. They dropped all 6, and I binged all 6. I really, really like this show. My fingers are crossed that it'll get a season 2. It better get a season 2, because season 1, I'm going to warn you right now, ends on a massive cliffhanger, and I need season 2, man. 6 episodes, you got to give me more. But it's a spy thriller, man, and it's got great action. It's really intense. You've seen this kind of style before, but it works. It works well, and it works really well here. Daniel Day Kim is awesome, as he always is. Great fighting, great action, great storytelling. And in this show here, I talked to you about the synopsis that he's hunted by Rebecca. Well, if you've seen the trailer, I'm going to just tell you right now, Rebecca is his daughter, and she thinks he's dead. So they reunite, and a lot of times throughout the show, you're wondering, is she on his side? Is she against him? As they try to rebuild this father-daughter relationship while they're being chased. So it's just got a lot going for it, and I really, really liked it. So big thumbs up for me. This is on Prime Video, 6 episodes. All 6 are awesome. You can binge the whole thing right now. Big thumbs up. Also on Prime Video, back for season 2, it's Sausage Party. That's right. Yes, the movie Sausage Party had a TV show called Sausage Party Foodtopia. Season 1 came out last year. It's pretty funny. Season 2 just dropped out of nowhere. I had no idea this was coming this quick. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's so cheesy. But it's a really good background show for me to just throw on, because it's just so over the top. And I'm just a sucker for these characters, man, because it's got all your original voice cast like Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, Edward Norton, Michael Cera. So it does its thing, man. It's got half the budget of the movie, but I like it. I like it in a very silly, dumb, slapsticky kind of way. So just wanted to let you know that Sausage Party Foodtopia is back for season 2. That's on Prime Video, and they dropped the whole season, so you can binge it right now. And lastly, I really like to always take a moment and revisit a show I've talked about before if it deserves it and it's awesome. And that, my friends, is the show Smoke. This is on Apple TV Plus with Taron Egerton and Janice Smollett. You also have Greg Kinnear in this, John Leguizamo. I talked about this show weeks ago because it's been a weekly rollout, but the season finale just aired a couple days ago, and it was fantastic. This season was fantastic. The show is fantastic, and I really want to take a second to shout it out if you're looking for something incredible to watch. This is about an arson investigator and the police working to find this arsonist, and it's got lots of twists and turns. The story is crazy, and some awesome performances here. here, especially from Taron Egerton and Janae Smollett. I highly, highly recommend it. You can binge the whole season now. Check out Smoke on Apple TV Plus. So that's what I got for you guys. Let's recap real quick. Nobody 2 now in theaters, 4 out of 5 stars. Dangerous Animals on Premium VOD, 2 out of 5 stars. Weapons now in theaters, 4 out of 5 stars. Over on the TV side, Alien Earth, big thumbs up so far on Hulu. Butterfly over on Prime Video, big thumbs up. 2 thumbs up over there on that. Sausage Party Season 2 is back. And Smoke is my show of the week. Definitely go check it out and binge it now that it's over. 9 episodes, Apple TV Plus. Smoke, baby. Okay, that's all our reviews. That's our start there out of the way. Let's talk box office. Coming in at number 10, it is Coolie. Number 9, F1. Number 8, Jurassic World Rebirth. Number 7, The Naked Gun. Number 6 is Superman, which once again is now on Premium VOD. I bought my copy on Friday in 4K. Number 5 is The Bad Guys 2. Number 4 is The Fantastic Four First Steps. Number 3 is the debut of Nobody 2, making $9.2 million. There. Number 2 is a holdover from the previous weekend, Freakier Friday, only dropping 50% with an awesome second weekend at $14.2 million. And number 1, once again, with a very low 43% drop week to week, it is Weapons. I told you, man, this movie is so awesome. Word of mouth is killing it. People are going back and watching it in droves. Weapons is number 1 in the second week with another $24.4 million. Awesome second week there for Weapons. So that's what I got for you on the box office. Let's get on into the news of the week. All right, we're ramping up with some shows returning. High Potential is coming back for season 2 over on Hulu. It premieres September 16th over on ABC and then streams on Hulu the next day. I really liked High Potential. It's one of my favorite shows of last year when it comes to network television. Really smart police procedural, so check out High Potential. Only Murders in the Building is back for season 5 on September 9th over on Hulu. Cillian Murphy stars in the first trailer for Steve. This is going to hit select theaters on September 19th and then Netflix on October 3rd. So check out that first trailer there. We also have the new trailer for The Girlfriend. This stars Robin Wright and Olivia Cooke. It's a Prime Video series that will premiere on September 10th. Timothée Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Tyler, the Creator, along with Fran Drescher, star in the first trailer for Marty Supreme. This is directed by Josh Safdie. This movie hits theaters on Christmas. Jungle Cruise 2, supposedly they are working on the script right now for the Rock and Emily Blunt sequel. So it looks like they are going back to moving forward on Jungle Cruise 2. Emma Thompson fights for her life in the new trailer for Dead of Winter. Green Lantern, we got some plot details from the new DC show. It's a new animated show coming out called My Adventures with Green Lantern that teases a Hal Jordan mystery. So I'm not going to read it to you, but definitely check that out if you'd like to know more about the new Green Lantern animated series. Emmy winners Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys team up for Netflix's new cat and mouse thriller called The Beast in Me. That'll be coming soon. Dan Levy's next project at Netflix is officially titled Big Mistakes, and it is in the casting phase right now. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 will premiere on October 16th. Leonardo DiCaprio's biggest regret in his career is passing on Boogie Nights. That's right. He was supposed to play the role that Mark Wahlberg played. He says, that's the one I look back on and think, damn, I should have had that one. So that would have been interesting, man. I can't really picture Boogie Nights with Leo instead of Mark Wahlberg, but just wanted to pass that news along. Hulu is moving forward with a new limited series called Count My Lies, which will star Lindsay Lohan along with Shailene Woodley. So pretty good casting there. I like that. Eminem's new documentary Stands is going to be hitting Paramount Plus on August 26th, and we have the first trailer for it as well. Universal Pictures has picked up the rights for Jason Bourne, and they have the rights in perpetuity, so we don't have to worry about a rights issue ever again, as Universal will hold them forever. Chris O'Dowd has joined the cast of Luca Guadagnino's Artificial, which is coming to Amazon MGM. It's a new drama based on the true life story of artificial intelligence company OpenAI. Paramount's movie priorities under their new Skydance ownership include Top Gun 3, Star Trek, and Transformers, along with Quiet Place. So that is what their priorities are as they move forward with their projects. We have the first trailer for Charlie Sheen's new documentary. This comes out September 10th over on Netflix. I will definitely be watching this. This looks batshit crazy, and I am there for it. Two Star Trek films are in development over at Paramount. One with Captain Kirk and the rest of the crew returning, with Chris Pine and all them. And then one that will feature new characters with Andor director Toby Haynes attached. J.J. Abrams is supposedly producing both projects. Paramount also looking to do a new World War Z film. Don't know if it's a direct sequel to the Brad Pitt film or just a film that takes place in that same universe. We will have to wait and see. Landman is back soon for season 2. It will premiere November 16th over on Paramount Plus. That's the Billy Bob Thornton show. I really liked Landman season 1, so check out the first little teaser. I mean, it's a very small teaser. It's like 15 seconds, but it does let us know that season 2 is back November 16th. James Gunn says that Peacemaker, which debuts this weekend, I cannot wait for Peacemaker season 2, looks so good. He says it will set up the rest of the DCU and teases that his next story in his Superman saga will begin production very soon. So no more details there, but yes, Peacemaker sets up the rest of the DCU. Remember, that's why Superman had to hit digital already, because he wanted it out before Peacemaker came out, because a lot of the stuff from Superman will bleed over into Peacemaker, especially with certain characters. So there you go there. Congratulations to Taylor Swift. She released news about her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, and she released the track list. The album comes out October 3rd, and pre-sales are through the roof. And I know, because I have an 11-year-old daughter who loves Taylor Swift, and I have already bought the record and 4 different collectible CDs, so she's got a lot of my money. So thanks a lot, Taylor. We always appreciate it. Disney Plus has announced that Thunderbolts is coming. Finally, Thunderbolts, the new Avengers, will be hitting Disney Plus on August 27th. Something You Hate, Something You Need, Something You Love. Vicious is a new movie starring Dakota Fanning, and it's going to hit streaming on Paramount Plus on October 10th. Brie Larson, Lily Collins, Jack Quaid, and Henry Golding are all set to star in a new film called Close Personal Friends that will be directed by Jason Orley. Sarah Snook and Dakota Fanning star in our first look of All Her Fault, which is a new series that will premiere November 6th over on Peacock. William Dafoe and Corey Hawkins star in the new official trailer for The Man in My Basement. I am so there for this one. This looks really, really good. We got your first look at Jensen Ackles and the rest of the team in Vault Rising. This is a boys prequel that has begun production, and we have some character pictures of them in their suits and stuff as we get ready to start filming on Vault Rising. There you go. We have the new poster for After the Hunt. This is Luca Guadagnino's new film starring Andrew Garfield, Ayo Edebiri, Julia Roberts, and Michael Stuhlbarg. So check that out. That's going to be hitting theaters in October. The Running Man has a little bit of a different release date. It's just been pushed back a week, and the film will now hit theaters on November 14th. November 14th. Jenna Ortega stars in the official trailer for Wednesday Season 2 Part 2. This will be hitting Netflix on September 3rd. I still haven't watched Wednesday yet of the first part. Hopefully soon I can get to it. I'm just trying to get through some other things first. We have your first official teaser poster for Fallout Season 2, which comes out in December over on Prime Video. And actually earlier today, we got the first teaser trailer for Fallout Season 2, which we posted up as well. So check it out. I loved Season 1 of Fallout, so I'm very, very excited for December for Season 2. Marvel's Zombies show supposedly is going to hit Disney Plus on September 24th. Adam Lambert, Cody Fern, and Gina Davis star in Sofia Coppola's new trailer for Fairyland. Let's see here. We got some Spider-Man Brand New Day set photos showing some stuff like Punisher's battle van, which is pretty cool, so check that out if you're interested. The Traitors is coming to NBC with an all-new civilian season. So yes, the non-celebrity version is coming to NBC soon. Ariana Madix is scrubbing into season 2 of the NBC medical comedy St. Dennis Medical. I love St. Dennis Medical, one of the funniest shows of the year, so glad to see that we're stocking up for season 2. We have the first new season trailer teaser for Power Book 4, Force. This is the one with Tommy. This is the final season. It doesn't come out, I don't think, till like November. If I'm not mistaken, I think November is when the season drops. But we have a little teaser trailer out now for that. Mayor of Kingstown Season 4 is coming to Paramount Plus on October 26th. And Edie Falco, Laura Bernetti, and Lenny James are going to make their debuts in the new season. Megadeth. I know we don't talk much about music, but Megadeth has announced that they're putting out one more album and going on their final tour. That's right. They will be hanging it up after this album and after their farewell tour in 2026. So thank you, Megadeth, for all your years of metal. Let's see here. Paramount hopes to release 15 films a year and is planning a new Star Trek, Transformers, and World War Z, like we talked about. So a lot of news going around Paramount because it just got bought out by Skydance. LL Cool J is going to host the 2025 MTV VMAs. The new film, Night Always Comes, starring Vanessa Kirby, has dropped on Netflix. I do want to watch this one. I had hoped to watch it over the weekend, but just didn't have a chance. So definitely want to check this one out soon. I've heard good things. Very excited that Regina Hall and Anna Faris are going to be back for Scary Movie. What is it? Scary Movie 6? So the new Scary Movie that's coming out, the Wayans brothers are back. We're going back to the original crew from Scary Movie 1 and 2. And this is the exclamation point that I was waiting for. Anna Faris and Regina Hall returning, because you got to have them back if you're going to do a proper Scary Movie. So I'm very, very excited about this one here. June Squibb is Eleanor the Great. That's right. Scarlett Johansson's directorial debut will hit theaters on September 26th. Running Point Season 2 is officially in production. We have the final new Red Band trailer for Peacemaker Season 2. Again, this premieres August 21st on HBO Max. Great trailer here. I love it, especially Red Band. Quentin Tarantino talks about why he's not directing the Cliff Booth movie. Now, for those of you that don't know, there is a Cliff Booth movie that they're doing, which is Brad Pitt's character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that Quentin Tarantino did make. And now he wrote a movie for Cliff Booth, but then decided he didn't want to direct it because he already did it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he doesn't like to revisit things. So David Fincher stepped in and said, I'll make the movie. So David Fincher is currently filming this Cliff Booth movie, and we just got an article up with Quentin Tarantino talking about the wheres and whys of it all. Let's see here. It sounds like we talked about on last week's show that Ryan Reynolds was teasing that Deadpool might be in Avengers Doomsday. He had posted on his Instagram the Avengers logo with an Anarchy A over it. And now the speculation is that he is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. We don't know what he's going to be doing, how much he'll be in the movie. This is not a confirmation from Marvel, but it is a confirmation from somebody over at The Hollywood Reporter, which is very, very valid. And they say, yes, he will appear in Avengers Doomsday. So who knows, man? Maybe he's just there for a quick couple scenes with Channing Tatum's Gambit, and then Channing goes off and does something and we don't see him again. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening here, but I'm excited because I love Deadpool, and if we can get a little bit of him in Avengers, I'm down for it. Roboto has found his, in this case, her voice in the Masters of the Universe movie. It's a mechanical warrior that would be voiced by Kristen Wiig. That's right, for the big budget and big screen features. So congratulations there. Love Kristen Wiig. The directors of K-pop Demon Hunters are in talks to helm a sequel. Of course they are, because it's a big, big movie. So why not? Boyd Holbrook is getting strapped for Netflix's Extraction TV series that is also going to co-star Lupin's Omar Sy. Animal Kingdom's Leela George is set to put up her dukes alongside Jake Gyllenhaal for Roadhouse 2. Disney and Pixar's Elio is coming to digital on August 19th, so today. There you go. You can go get that one now on Premium VOD. Let's see here. We have the official fourth and final trailer for Upload. This is for the fourth and final season of Upload. This premieres August 25th. I love Upload. I'm so ready. Glad that we're getting a final season to wrap things up. Let's see here. We got all the big things coming out this week. Hostage, Invasion, It's Always Sunny, Peacemaker, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, and a whole bunch more. Find out what's new, returning, and leaving TV this week. We got a whole bunch of box office breakdowns that you can get into. Let's see here. We have the first official trailer for the new horror film Good Boy. This is the horror movie that's told from a dog's perspective in a haunted house. Very interesting. This movie hits theaters on October 3rd. All I gotta say is they better not kill that damn dog. The Diplomat Season 3, we have the first trailer here. This hits Netflix on October 16th. We have the official trailer for Osgood Perkins' new horror film Keeper. This hits theaters on November 14th. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is going to get a limited theatrical release, so there you go. We all knew this was a streaming movie for Netflix, but it is going to get some sort of a theatrical streaming release. The Bad Guys 2 is hitting digital today as well, so the kids are getting hooked up, man. Elio and The Bad Guys 2 hitting digital today. Congratulations. We have the first trailer for Season 4 of Fox's Special Forces, World's Toughest Test. Check that out. Natalie Dormer loves herself a franchise. The Game of Thrones and Hunger Games vet will star in Netflix's action series set in the Extraction film universe. Mandy Moore has joined the This Is Us creator Dan Fogelman's upcoming NFL Hulu drama that he's putting together. MSNBC is undergoing an extreme makeover. Upon its split from NBC News, the cable network will be rebranded as My Source News Opinion World. Jesus, say that in one pick. My Source News Opinion World. MS Now. There you go. Speaking of the Hollywood Reporter, they put out a list of the best wrestlers turned actors. And on their list, they have John Cena at number 3, The Rock at number 2, and Dave Bautista at number 1. But they have a full countdown of all 10. But that's your top 3 right there. So congratulations. Amazon MGM has also landed the rights to the Long and Works feature dramedy Honeymoon with Harry. And they've hired Kevin Costner and Jake Gyllenhaal to star. Ben Stiller's new pickleball comedy, The Dink, has landed over at Apple. Department Q has been renewed for Season 2. Nia DaCosta has teased what to expect from her installment of 28 Days Later sequel, 28 Years Later. She's got her upcoming Bone Temple spinoff in January, so keep your eye out for that. December 17th is the official release date for Fallout Season 2, and again, that new trailer dropped today. We also have the official trailer for Anniversary. This stars Phoebe Denver, Dylan O'Brien, Zoe Deutch, McKenna Grace, Diane Lane, and Kyle Chandler. We have the first teaser trailer for Colin Farrell's new movie, Ballad of a Small Player. This is from the Conclave director, Edward Berger, and this film streams October 29th over on Netflix. The Street Fighter movie has added Eric Andre to the cast. American Idol alum is helping another alum, as Jennifer Hudson is going to be filling in for Kelly Clarkson on The Voice, because Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband just died a couple weeks ago, and she is taking some time off with her family, so it's very, very sad. So Jennifer Hudson will be stepping in for Kelly Clarkson there. Sling has launched its most affordable live TV streaming plan yet, starting at just $19.99 a month. It's called Sling Select, so take a look at that. Apple TV Plus has announced that Season 2 of Kristen Wiig's Palm Royale will premiere on November 12th. Box office preview, K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a sing-along edition in 1,700 theaters this weekend, and 1,000 shows have already sold out, which is crazy. My daughter is going to this weekend for sure. My wife is taking my daughter and a bunch of her friends to go see K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along version. I opted out on that one. Zack Snyder finally getting to direct his passion project. It's a war drama called The Last Photograph. That's right. It is a passion project that he's been talking about for many, many, many years. And he will start production later this month, and it's called The Last Photograph. He's been developing this movie since the mid-2000s. Guy Pearce is in talks to star as Rupert Murdoch in Danny Boyle's Inc. And on that note, that's the last piece of info they got for you. We're wrapping up right around that 30-minute mark. So that's the news of the week, and I thank you once again for joining me on this ride. Let's do some shout-outs, and I'll get you guys on out of here. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage. Make sure you bookmark it. It's got all your links to everything you need. Give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Give us a follow over on X at x.com/am I on the air. You can follow us at Am I on the Air, all one word. You can follow me directly at DONMEGA. You can also follow us on Threads or Blue Sky, wherever you feel is appropriate. But all our news is dropped on our X page. It is the easiest thing. If you want to check out any of these articles, watch any of these trailers, anything you need, x.com/am I on the air. Make sure you subscribe to us on your favorite podcast feed, whether it's Apple or Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, we are available. Just search Am I on the Air and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, leave 5 stars, whatever you can do. We'd really appreciate it. We're also available on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Just search Am I on the Air. Thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio and the Pop Culture Pros. Make sure you give them a follow and show some love at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, and at popculture_pros. Thank you guys for always streaming our show on demand. And that'll do it for me on this Tuesday, August the 19th. Once again, happy birthday, Mom. Love you, thinking about you. I hope you all have an amazing week. Nothing really big coming out in theaters this weekend, but it is the 20th anniversary of The 40-Year-Old Virgin, which I consider to be the greatest comedy of all time. That is my opinion. I love The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It is the most funniest movie ever. And they're putting it back in theaters this weekend for the 20th anniversary. I am going to go see that this Friday. I'm so excited to see that on the big screen again and laugh my ass off. It is time, baby. So we'll be back next week. We'll see what comes down the pipe. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragon!